And welcome back to another episode of Star Wars: The Old Republic. We're going to continue on our journey today, so let's go ahead and jump right in. We are off to try to figure out our second bounty for our attempt to get into the Great Hunt. There's going to be a big fight at the end once we finish our bounties, but we got to finish those. So I'm going to go ahead and... Actually, where are we going for this? Are we going here? Let's see. Admiral for Ball is going to be in an office over here. So, okay, we'll probably just, I'll cut out and then we'll get there when we're ready for the conversation. Be right back.
David, do you have business here?
I'm here to see the Admiral. Let me in.
I'm afraid the Admiral is not seeing vagrants today. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm very busy.
Let me in there, now.
I really couldn't care less what you...
What's all that racket out there, soldier?
There's a quarrelsome individual here, Admiral. Rather dirty, too.
Quarrelsome? You're as weak as you are stupid. I requested a mercenary from the Mandalorians. Send that person in immediately.
Yes, sir. You may go in now.
Never stand in my way again.
The Admiral is waiting.
Arrogant jerk.
Come in, mercenary. I apologize if my secretary caused you grief. He is of low birth, and his intelligence reflects it. I'm afraid many of our Imperial soldiers are hopeless with delicate tasks. This is, of course, why I asked for a professional.
That was good thinking.
Ah, yes, just so. I have every faith in the Mandalorian Enclave's ability to get things done discreetly. My daughter has become something of a liability to me. I want you to kill her.
That's something you don't hear every day.
Then I'll assume you're newly arrived to Dromund Kaas. Things work a bit differently here. My daughter was born Force-sensitive and trained to be Sith. A great honor for our family. Unfortunately, my daughter's master is one Lord Grathan, a madman who is now disgraced in the eyes of the Dark Council.
This is some political move for you?
Less a move than a response, but yes. If Lord Grathan's compound is raided and my daughter captured or killed, every member of her family will suffer. This is Sith politics. In the best-case scenario, I lose my rank and position. In the worst...
You'd get squashed like a bug?
An inelegant way to phrase it, but yes. Lord Grathan is a paranoid madman. His compound is built to withstand a siege, but a lone infiltrator will take them by surprise. My daughter is somewhere inside Lord Grathan's compound. Her name is Veretta. You will know her as she resembles me closely.
I'll handle this, quiet and quick.
Hang on, I've been running some data. Turns out renegade Sith Lord followers rack up death marks like crazy. Lord Grathan's top people all have prices on their heads.
It'd be a shame to let those bounties go to waste.
And we might need those extra credits to gear you up for the big melee.
Remember, discretion is essential. Do not let yourself be captured. Good luck.
Kind of a messed up mission, but this is the Empire, and we gotta expect all kinds of weird, messed up stuff. So I'm gonna head over to Lord Grathan's compound, and I'll bring you back in when there's something interesting to watch. Alright, there's a little extra quest over here. Let's talk to this lady.
Hold your position, please, and keep your weapon holstered. The remotes are scanning you now. You check out. Sorry if I was brusque. We're on the lookout for anyone with Lord Grathan, and I'm sick of letting him stomp on my people.
Care to elaborate on that?
Look, stick around a minute. I don't know if you're familiar with the situation, but Grathan's a nightmare. The Sith Lord's gone rogue. He's holed up in his estate past the wall. He's got weapons, shields, and a cadre of scientists developing new tech to use against us. Grathan wants respect and authority from the Dark Council, so in true Sith fashion, he turned on his masters to prove his power. As a result, we have to put up with this lunacy. So if you're here to cause Grathan problems anyway, you might help us out.
Are you saying you're hiring?
Depends. Are you any good? Here's the story. There are nearly 100 men assigned to this sector, some on the wall, some watching Grathan. 20 are missing. My men. Practically my kids. Grathan stole them, and I want them back.
Where do I come in?
I don't know what Lord Grathan wants with them. Maybe he's holding them hostage just to demoralize us. Who knows? But if you're heading to Grathan's grounds, help them get out. Tell them to report back to their Duchess. That's, what they call me.
Duchess? You'll have to explain that.
You try making it as an officer without getting tagged with a nickname. I've got reports saying that Grathen's been transporting prisoners to another wing of his estate. I don't know if it's my people he's moving, but it's worth checking out. Watch yourself. Grathen doesn't mess around.
Alright, so now we gotta go find ourselves some missing soldiers. There is another storyline quest over here. I don't really want to do it. It's kind of a boring cultist kind of quest thing, and we don't really need it for the leveling process. I'm mostly here because we're mostly going to be focusing on the bounty hunter specific stories with maybe some other side quests just to boost our experience points. But from here, we're going to have to fight our way into the estate and look for the missing soldiers and also our other things. So we're going to time lapse after this. So I'll be back when we're done. We've made it to our missing soldier. Weird looking missing soldier.
Authorization. System cannot identify. Please don't go! Please don't go! What's happening? Are you with Lord Grathen? Are you invading? System cannot identify.
I'm here on my own. Lord Grathen is an enemy.
Then who? System cannot stop. Reassigning priorities. Operating number 2188697. Please, did the Duchess send you? Please help me.
Your commander sent me to free you and the others.
We failed to defend ourselves. Grathen's people took us prisoner for experiments. The scientists cut open our heads, put us in droids. Identification model OHK99. They program us for advanced intelligence, enhanced combat tactics. Now my body's lying dead across the room. I can see it.
Are the rest of the soldiers still alive?
I'm the last. The others have all been converted. They can't talk, can't disobey, but I know they can still think, feel. Please listen. You could disable us all. Send the shutdown command from our central command console. Please. You could put an end to this. Use the command console. I can't go with you, motor and combat systems non-functional. Please, make it stop hurting.
Alright, so now we have to go upstairs, which is where this is, and make a decision. Wait for the elevator to come here. We're gonna have to turn them off or send them out. We'll see. Little semi-boss fight here. Alright. So this gives us a choice to either using this console you can disable the droids or set them to report back to the Empire. As I said, as a bounty hunter, I don't really have any particular allegiance to the Empire. My client is going to be the deciding factor in most things. And in this case, the client clearly cares about her soldiers and she would not want them sent to the Empire, so we're going to disable the droids. Another fight. I love that death from the devil belly, it's so cool. Alright. So we made our decision and we eventually have to report back to her, but for now we're going to go ahead and time lapse until we get to the next little event. So I'll be right back. nice little story element, so we'll come on in here. Go ahead and kill this dude too. Overheated a little bit. Alright, let's talk to him.
Oh, what have we here? You're not even a Mandalorian, are you? When Lord Grathan's spy said my father contacted the Mandalorian Enclave, I expected they'd at least send me a real-live Mandalorian. I'm afraid I'm a tad disappointed.
You knew your father wanted you killed?
Of course. But really, how scary is that? Wait, you don't seriously think you can kill me? I mean, I'm a Sith, and you're just... whatever you are.
Oh, we've got a true believer.
Then again, it makes sense. Why would you come here if you thought you'd die? Apparently, my father isn't the only one living in a dream world. You can't kill a Sith, you silly.
Why don't we test that theory?
Wonderful. I love that line.
I didn't clear out my heat dice out of this fight, so that sucks. Yeah, a little area of effect thing there. Take her down. Come on. Opportunity to DPS, I believe. I'm gonna die. Fortunately, these fights aren't that hard.
What? I lost? I can't lose. I'm Sith.
You were Sith. Now you're just done.
Can't die like this, falling to some common bounty hunter. Everything Lord Grathan told me was a lie. I've been living in a dream world. It can't end like this. It can't.
I feel for you, girl. Close your eyes now.
I just can't believe it.
Contract was the killer. Alright. So that's the end of that particular quest. Oh, we gotta go turn it in. So I'll be back when we're ready to do some more action. See you in a bit. And let's go ahead and turn this quest in.
I heard there was action in Grathan's place. Not many people make it in and out like that. But I'm not seeing my men. Tell me what you found in there.
Grathan was experimenting on them, converting them into machines.
Machines? Right. I'd heard rumors about Grathan's repulsive methods, and I have a strong stomach, but I feel a little sick right now. I was hoping they'd be okay. What an idiot I am.
They didn't suffer. I made sure of that. It was the least I could do.
Is that right? Well, I actually appreciate that. Guess it had to be done. You got the information I wanted, so you earned your pay. Take it. Those kids won't miss a few credits. Now I've got to send word to their families and return their belongings, then it'll be time to recruit some fresh faces.
I wish you luck.
Thanks. I'll need it.
Alright. Nice little implant there. I think there's actually a better weapon. Yeah, no. Alright, so I'll head back and turn in the other quest, and then we'll see what we go on from there. Back in the Cost City, and we're gonna go turn in this quest. Alright. Run through the little rude dude's office and finish out this particular bounty.
Reports of the raid on Lord Grathan's estate are pouring in. I trust you were successful in your endeavor. My daughter, Veretta, is...
She's as dead as it gets.
Yes. Just as you say. Here, take your credits and go. You'll understand if I say I never want to see the face of my daughter's murderer again.
Good doing business with you.
Just go.
Come on. He needs to be alone with what he's done.
That's what you decided. Hire somebody to kill your daughter? Can't really get mad when that happens. So we're gonna go ahead and head back to Krista and hopefully find out what our next bounty is. And let's see what they have for us now.
Second bounty is done. Just one more, and I'm in the melee.
Right you are. And competition is heating up. That little green girl, Iopian Rattle, finished all her bounties. Heard she poisoned an Imperial moth.
Lucky we didn't get that one. Not sure how we'd work it out.
Now, I ain't allowed details on whatever you were scrapping for Admiral Fabal, but I got a clearance note says it was duly scrapped. Nice payday, too.
Professionals don't talk about their clients.
I hear you. Less I know, the better. Here we go. Bounty 3. I call it, someone's got a serious hate for my hunter. Top secret, crazy, red flag covered. This one's for a Captain Metal in Imperial Intelligence. No other information.
Looks like I'm working for spies this time.
Better not want us to poison someone.
Stay careful. Get this one done and don't get yourself dead in the process.
Yeah, got ourselves a updated set of pants. Not too shabby. And let's see what's her face. Oh wait, let's see what's her face is going on. Yeah, I didn't really change anything. That's okay. Well, that finishes our time for today. We will do the next bounty in our episode on Monday, I think. So thank you very much for joining me today. Really glad and hope you're having some fun and enjoying the story. Thanks very much, and you guys have a great day.